Hello friends, welcome back to my channel NS Automation. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the iframe in Selenium Webdriver. Right. So before starting this video, let me say to the guys who are new to this channel, please like and subscribe my channel. And also I have created many concepts in Selenium like mouse over action, drop down, drag and drop. So you can go the link below in this description and see that concept in my last videos. So now in this video we are discussing about the iframes in Selenium WebDriver. Frame, why we need to handle the frame in Selenium WebDriver. When you found element not found exception on the web page, or you are unable to click any element on that page, right? The XPath or the locator is correct, but you are not able to click on that link with the help of your script. So might be there is a reason that web element on which you want to click may lie inside that frame. So before you want to click, if you want to click that element, you need to handle frame first, or you can say the iframe first. So first of all we should get what is iframe, right? So basically iframe is nothing, it is a web page inside another web page, or you can say in a technical word, like you can say a HTML document embedded inside another HTML document, right? So basically now you will ask, what do you mean by the HTML document or a web page inside another web page? So I can give you example of some application where you can see some, you are working on some application and over there you can find some YouTube video link over there. When you click on the video of the YouTube channel, the video play over there only, right? So basically that is the YouTube page which embedded into that web page where you're working. So basically in Selenium, iframe is a very important topic, and if you know Selenium, you should know how to handle the iframe. So now we can see how we handle the iframe. So now how you need to identify that the page there is a frame inside that web page. So you can just right click with your mouse, inspect that page, find out the iframe tag in that web page or HTML document. Where you will find the HTML iframe tag, there are the frames. That means there are some frames inside that web page, right? Also, if you want to do this by coding, so there is another way. You can simply use driver.findElement by tag name, and in that side that tag name you will provide iframe dot size. So how many, this is the size basically. If you want to find how many web element are there, or you want to find out how many iframes are there, you can use this dot size method of Java, right? So basically how you find element, you can just find element driver.findElement by tag name, and inside that tag name you provide the name of the tag. So basically if we want to find the iframe tag, so we will provide here iframe, right? So this is how you identify by the help of the Selenium code. Basically there are three types of ways, right? First is by index, second is by name or by ID, and the third one is by web element. So basically when you find a frame inside a web page, you need to switch on that frame first, and then you provide the index value. So how can you switch over that frame? You can use driver.switchTo method. That is the switch2 method. If you want to switch into anything, you use that switch2 method. With the help of the switch2 method, you can switch into the frame. Just simply use your frame method, and inside that frame you can pass the index. If you think that it is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, there are two frames are there, you can simply use this index value 0, 1, right? If you don't want to use, or you're not bit sure what index where it is lie, so you can also use the name and the ID of that. So basically how can you use the name or ID? So basically there is a attribute name, name equals to that the frame name, or ID of that web element. So you can simply provide that ID and the frame name over here, driver.switchTo.frame, and inside that you can provide the name of that frame or ID of that frame. Now the third way is that if you don't know the name, or if the name and ID is not given over there, or you are not sure which index over there, you can use the web element. How can you identify with the help of the web element? You can simply create a locator for that with the help of any XPath, CSS, ID, whatever you can use. So basically you need to use this web element the variable. You need to use the variable web element, and that the variable name, anything frame variable or element or frame element, whatever you can use, equals to driver dot find element. And here by dot, if you have created the ID, you by dot id. If you have created that locator with the help of the CSS, you can use by dot CSS, or if you have created the XPath for that, you can use by dot XPath, right? And inside that double quotes, you can provide that locator. Now you can use the same method, driver dot switch to dot frame, and inside that frame you will pass that variable name. Like frame, I have used the frame element, so you can pass the frame element over here, right? Now after switching into this web element, you need to switch back to the main window. Like when you want to work inside that frame, you switch to that frame, work over there, and switch back to the default window, or you can say the main window where you are working. So how can you switch to back to the main window? With the help of the switch to method, dot parent frame, or the default frame. These both are the methods which is used to switch back to the main frame, or the frame from where you switched into the frame, into that inside web page. So these are the two methods. You can use either parent frame or the default content. So now we will see with the help of some live example. Now first of all, we'll see what is iframe and how we can identify iframe inside this page. So basically this is the example I'm giving you. This is the web page, and you will find over here a YouTube link, right? So basically this is a iframe, or you can say this is the page inside this web page, or a HTML document. This is a HTML document which lie inside another HTML document. So these are the two different pages. This is the YouTube page, YouTube channel page, and this is the Demo Guru 99 page, right? So and now how you need to identify a frame on their page. So I tell you the first way. How can you use? Simply manual way. Right click on that, inspect the page, go here in the search bar, type iframe. So you can see here there are many frames here. First frame is this, second frame there, third frame is this, or there are many frames are there, right? So I take example of any one frame, right? So like this one frame I have taken. So you can see here this is one frame, right? So this is the frame. This is a image which lie inside this frame. So basically if you want to click on this link or this image, you need to first switch into this frame. How can you switch this into this frame? Either you can use the index value or name or ID. So if you can see here, we have the name also and ID also. This is the name and this is the ID of this frame. So can you use any of this one, right? So we can use the name or ID, whatever, right, for switching into this frame. And now we'll see how we can switch, or how can we use the coding of this. Let's go back to the IDE. So basically this I have created a class test frame, right? Iframe test. Inside that I have created a one method test frame, and in this method I have just used the property get property user path, where I have put the driver file, and after that the WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver for opening the browser. The same line which I used to do in the previous examples. This is how we need to navigate to the URL driver.get, and this URL where you want to navigate. So basically driver.get is used to navigate to the URL. Now this is the same thing, maximize the window or the browser. After that I have created the, you can see here I want to switch into that frame. So how can I switch to that frame? I have used the name or ID, you can say I have used the ID, and by the ID I am switching into the frame. So I have used the same method driver dot switch to dot frame, and inside the double quote I have passed the ID of that frame. You can also use the index value if you know the index where it is located. So you can use this simply driver.switch2.frame, and simply here you can pass 0, 1 or whatever index value you have, right? You can use also this also. Now after switching to that frame, I need to click on that image. So I have created the locator of that image by .xpath, and with the help of this locator I am clicking on that image. After clicking, I am switching back to the default window. So I have used the same method, driver.switch2.default content, right? So this is the basically code I have coded for switching into the window, after that switching into the frame, and after that switching I am clicking the same link. So let's me play this and see how it's working on the web page. So now WebDriver is navigated to the URL demo.guru.19 It will maximize the browser, and now it will click on the link. So here you can see that the link is clicked, right? If you want to see that basically here where I've showed you this image, on clicking this image, when I click on this image, the new tab get opened. So that means this link has been clicked. So this is how you can handle the iframe in Selenium. So like guys, if you think that is the this video is have given some knowledge to you, or how can we handle the frames, so you can just like this video and share my channel for the further to your friends, and also subscribe my channel for the further updates. Thanks guys, thanks for watching for this video.